If you're searching Muay Thai near me right now, you're probably curious about what to expect when you walk into your first Muay Thai academy. Today, I'll share 3 of the most important things to look for, and I'm also going to throw in a bonus 4th one that can save you time, money, and even injuries. Stick with me until the end, because this could be the difference between loving Muay Thai for years, right, or giving up after your first week. Sawadee Kop. My name is Jonathan Pu'u. I'm the founder of Pu'u Muay Thai and the host of the Pu'u Muay Thai Podcast. I'm here at Teep Studios. I've been fortunate to fight professionally, coach national champions, and officiate fights, as well as found Pu'u Muay Thai Training Academy. But the most rewarding thing that I've done is helping beginners, families, and everyday people discover Muay Thai in my hometown of Ventura, California, in the United States. So let's break down what you should expect when you hit search, right? When you hit search prior to this video for Muay Thai near me. Let's go with thing number 1, the environment. The first thing to pay attention to is the environment of the academy, all right? When you walk in, do you feel welcomed, right? You want to feel welcome when you come into this space. A Muay Thai academy should have a community vibe, not an intimidating one. You should see people smiling, encouraging each other, and working hard together. Also, know what you're walking into. Is it an advanced class that you're seeing and watching when you first step in? Is it competition prep going on when you're there? Does it maybe look a little bit intense? I would say don't worry, as that shouldn't be what you're going to be doing during your class. It might just be you seeing more advanced people in training. At our academy, you'll see kids, teens, adults, all in uniform, training side by side in Muay Thai. That uniformity isn't just about looking sharp either. It's not just like a looks thing. It builds a sense of tribe and belonging. People want to feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves when they're starting in Muay Thai. This is a great way to do it. A red flag, if you walk into an academy and you're treated like an outsider immediately, or if no one greets you, and that might not be the place for you. Muay Thai should feel more like a family. It's very much like that in Thailand, and not like you're not welcome or bothering someone. But I want you to be mindful of this as well. Is it outside of regular business hours? Because maybe the coach is doing a private lesson, getting some training on their own, or you just happen to be there and you stop by during that time when they normally just get some private training time to themselves or a one-on-one lesson, and you just happen to stop by. Hang out there until their training round is over, usually like 2 to 3 minutes, before deciding if it's a red flag or maybe it's just a bad timing thing. Thing number 2, the first class experience. The second thing to look at is how your first class is handled. A good Muay Thai academy won't throw you into sparring on day 1, right? Or at least I hope not, right? You should expect to start with fundamentals first. You're going to go over your stance, your guard, and basic movements, how to move around in your stance. Think of it like learning the alphabet before writing your sentences. You need that base before you start writing those sentences, so you need to know your stance before you start Muay Thai. At Pu'u Muay Thai, we spend a lot of time making sure new students feel comfortable, and we always try to start off new students with an introductory lesson. You'll drill simple movements, get corrections from coaches, and maybe even partner with someone who's more experienced who helps guide you. And it's something that's very common for people. You might be thinking, I don't want to train and hold somebody back. Don't worry, that's not what we think about when we're starting working in a beginner's class. All right, everybody lifts each other up there, and the coach is going to work with you on getting you that partner. All right, that's how you, as a new student, would build confidence. That's also why it's important to show up early for your first class, right? You got to show up early because this ensures ample time for the academy and for you to be able to answer any questions that you might have. It'll allow you to observe what's going on and get comfortable with the facility. Make sure you know where the restroom is. Do they have water on site or a water fountain, changing rooms? And ensure you have all the details necessary to begin your training that day when you come in for your lesson. If you ever walk into an academy and they just toss you into like fight training or push you into heavy sparring without teaching you the basics, well, that's a big warning sign. That's a big red flag. All right. Unless someone has provable experience with a reputable facility, typically this isn't the norm, especially at Pu'u Muay Thai. That's like throwing a baby on the sidewalk in Bangkok and telling them to go grab a taxi. They'll just get lost. They don't understand you, and they will most likely get hurt, right? I want you to just like visualize that for a second. So you're taking a baby, setting them on a sidewalk in Bangkok and like, hey, go ahead, go get a taxi. All right, go home. I want you to get food, make food at home. It's a baby. Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? To think about this. But this is what's happening when coaches do this, whether they know it or not. So you have to think about it. The baby, they don't even speak yet. And you're going to try to get them to do adult things. So if it's your first day in Muay Thai, you're like that baby, All right, that Muay Thai baby your coach is building to be a full-grown Nak Muay one day. Nak Muay being a Thai boxer. And when I say provable experience in regards to somebody else having training experience when they come in for the first day at Pu'u Muay Thai, you'd be often surprised how often we actually experience someone who comes in claiming to have experience in the streets and that they just see red, right? It's our job to try to help weed out any potential bad people or bad actors, and any reputable place will do a pretty good job at it as well. It's not a Pu'u Muay Thai thing, but any good Muay Thai or martial arts training facility will do this. All right. The third thing is culture and tradition. Muay Thai isn't just another workout. It's not just like a cardio kickboxing class. It's an art form with hundreds of years of history. A quality academy should definitely honor that. You'll notice the why, which is the traditional Thai greeting, and respect between students and the coaches, as well as the facility staff. When you're in the right academy, you're not just sweating. You're connecting with something bigger than yourself. And honestly, that's what keeps people coming around, right? Is the community that's built at these academies and these training facilities. The training can be tough, but the sense of respect, discipline, and tradition gives you a deeper purpose in regards to why you're training. If the academy you're looking at ignores all of that, if it feels more like a random kickboxing class with no cultural roots, definitely ask questions to the coach. Ask them about Muay Thai. Ask them about the history of Muay Thai, who they learned from, all right? Because if they don't have that, you might miss out on the real magic that makes Muay Thai, is what had me fall in love with Muay Thai as well. At Pu'u Muay Thai, we go over during our introductory lesson on what our why is, all right, and how to be respectful in Muay Thai, as well as share some history and culture about the art of 8 limbs, as some might know it as. For us, we have a lineage tracing back to Thailand to one of the oldest Muay Thai camps in the country. This is a key thing for having authenticity and authentic Muay Thai training experience, which is so important for beginners to have that strong structure and infrastructure of a strong training program, curriculum, and everything that goes into that as well. Which leads us to our bonus tip. All right. Tip number 4, pay attention to the structure and safety. Classes should be organized, a proper warm up, calisthenics, jump rope, technical drills, and cool downs. Coaches should be correcting technique. It's a group class. A coach should be coming over and talking to you, especially it's your first day. They want to make sure you're good. You're able to set proper expectations in the class, as well as making sure that you have the correct partner to work with as well. All right. And they also make sure that you're progressing step by step, keeping you safe. All right. It's very important. Safety is a big thing in Muay Thai. It's one of the reasons I work as a referee and a ring official now. All right. It's all safety. All right. Injuries are not a rite of passage in Muay Thai. They're actually a sign of bad coaching or poor structure. And what I mean by injuries is like, hey, you shouldn't be breaking your foot the first day you train Muay Thai. You shouldn't be breaking your wrist or, having these serious injuries happen on your first day. Or if your coach is like hitting your shins with sticks or something like that, some BS like this on your first day, that's a red flag. Okay. An important part of safety that is often overlooked is good hygienic practices, all right, in a clean training environment, whether it be the academy providing you cleaning supplies or having a code of conduct board that includes hygiene guidelines for practitioners. All right, this is important for safety too. And make no mistakes about it. You'll be around other people, so you'll want to make sure that you're not unnecessarily being exposed to, injuries or illnesses in your training and from your training partners to things such as infections, or maybe just having stinky gear that can harbor bacteria like staph infections and ringworm. All right, that's just gross. It's very preventable as long as everybody is following these protocols. All right. The coaches at your academy, they do this for a living. They want to make sure that they can stay healthy, infection-free for you. So it takes the students as well and the community as a whole to take the tools that the academy gives them and be accountable to these safety standards as well. So going back into that community, right? At Pu'u Muay Thai, we have systems in place to help students level up without burning out. All right. This goes into the structure. So whether you want to train twice a week, you're building a base level of understanding and, just want to get your feet wet and maybe just a little bit of fitness, or maybe you're pushing toward training like a competitor or maybe even competing one day. I mean, you can also just train like a competitor and get in amazing shape, best shape of your life without actually competing. That's totally fine. All right. We have the structure for anywhere in between those two, from that day one up to like professional athlete, or maybe you want to get into officiating and get more involved in Muay Thai. we have the connections and the ability to be able to get you involved in that way. And that is what helps you succeed by having this structure. We also have a pretty stringent cleaning protocol when it comes into all of our cleaning stuff that we have at Pu'u Muay Thai. We've had this since before COVID shutdowns. When we reopened at the time, we didn't really need to change much. All right. We just did a little bit more of what we were already doing. We provide cleaning supplies to wipe down your equipment. So we use like the Thai pads that you'll use during class, your heavy bag. If you have a pair of Lona gloves that you're taking from us on your first class, we have all the cleaning supplies you need to keep that all clean and sanitary for the next person to use and for you in the future, and to keep your training partners healthy and infection free. All right. We also have a foot cleaning station before stepping on the mats. We have loaner slippers for you to use in the restroom. So that way you're not stepping on the bathroom floor barefoot, coming back in onto the mats, right? Where you're doing push-ups and stuff. You don't know what's on the floor in between. Our team does clean and sanitize that throughout the day and between classes, but you never know who's in there right before, right? And along with our team cleaning and sanitizing, I have to give a shout out to the Pu'u Muay Thai Ventura team. They do a fantastic job. There's tons of comments on our Google business profile that talks about our cleanliness, but they sanitize the training area also multiple times per day. Our team understands that the healthier we all stay, including them, the better we can all train together. So when you're searching Muay Thai near me, here's what to remember, all right? The environment should feel welcoming, all right? Remember having that smiling face, having somebody welcoming you. Your first class should be built on confidence and not fear. The culture and tradition should 100% be respected. It is a martial art that is Muay Thai, all right? And a bonus, look for structure and safety in every class and in the environment, all right? It's very important things. I can't stress enough on the cleanliness aspect of training academies. I know talent, there's people that are more advanced. I got the best training ever in like this dingy place, super dirty. I get it. But we're talking about people who are nervous for their first time. We're talking about the people who are worried. They don't know what to expect, all right? So it's very important for us. This is why we have it this way and why we like to say we specialize in beginners, all right? So that's exactly how we do it at Pu'u Muay Thai. So if you're in Ventura, California, come train with us. We'd love to have you come into our community. And if you found this episode helpful, make sure to subscribe to the Pu'u Muay Thai channel here on YouTube for more Muay Thai podcasts, tips, culture, and community stories. I'd also love to hear from you. When you search Muay Thai near me, what was your first experience like at a gym? All right. Did you already have that experience? If you did, drop a comment and let's start a conversation on that. I'll see you in the next episode. Sawadee Kop.